The traditional way in which we educate students is usually teacher-centered, where the teacher has most of the information. It is textbook-centered.
Textbooks are very old and it's easier to use the tablets. For a textbook, they can hold information, and tablets, they can hold the same amount. It's like almost unlimited.
Digedu is a digital textbook that looks to integrate the forms of technology in the hands of a student. Being able to watch videos or to interact with the text or to ask questions or to comment or to make notes, you find that the engagement level is very high in comparison to a textbook, which is static.
Digedu has a lot of information and it could interest a lot of kids who want to learn. Those kids who don't want to learn, I would say that Digedu is like the best app. There's so much you can learn that you've never knew. Like I never knew of Wright brothers. They created the first planes.
One of the things that we hear in education all the time is the ability to differentiate instruction for each student. So instead of all the students working at the same pace, the Digedu app has allowed students to work at their own pace. If they need to review things, they can go back. If they have any questions, there's a feature in which they can make comments or they can ask the teacher.
In the comments, we can write questions, what we need to know. Like we can ask the teacher, we need help, and then he can just write back.
The function of having the students ask for help is very important because, for example, if you have a student who's not willing to take the risk of asking a question in front of the entire class, this allows your introverted student to be able to ask that question in the privacy of a one-to-one conversation. I mean, if you have over 25 students in a classroom, this can be overwhelming if there's just one teacher and 25 students. That function allows for real-time response from the teacher.
We can see our scores faster. When we're done with the quizzes or exam on the tablets, we can just come up to Mr. Hale and he could just show us what we made wrong.
Digedu has allowed you to get that quick response feedback from a question, so it doesn't allow the student to continue to have a misconception or a wrong ideal about a concept. It gives you that immediate feedback so you can go back and review the lesson. It seems to have the same goals as the traditional sense of education because we want the best for all of our students. It takes the traditional way and it sort of flips it on its head, keeping much of the important content information that is necessary, but integrating it with the technology, the hands-on experimentation, as well as the digital literacy that's going to be so very important for our students to have.